Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the Brainstormer with TMossBoss channel and welcome to another video. And in today's video, I wanted to talk on, I think I might have done a video like this already, but if I haven't, I'm doing it for the first time. But if I did, we're doing the 2024 edition because no, we need some remastered games. I'm saying like we need some games that we played back then now. Because what gaming is today, bro, if you guys know me, you know I stream on a regular, you know I got a gaming channel. Like, gaming is a part of my career, and it sucks when I want to play a game like currently right now. The issue that I'm having is that games be wanting to crash. My Xbox just pretty much flat out refuses to play any games right now. Like, I've been trying to play games for like 3-4 days now, and nothing's been working. And I'm like, bro, then what's the point of buying a $500 console if the game... It's not even like I've had the console for like 100 years or something. Yeah, I did get the Xbox Series X when it originally came out. You mean to tell me the longevity of these things is only 4 years? That's as long as it'll last? Nah, no, I'm not gonna go out like that with no, and I ain't sat here and went out in the cold to go get this console. No, this console is gonna last just as long as the Xbox One did, because I had the Xbox One, the OG Xbox One, a lot longer than this Xbox Series X, and so that's why I'm like, I got that going on, and I just wish, for one, I wish that stores like GameStops and, you know, any other store that sells video games, I wish they wouldn't have got rid of retro games. Like, I wish they would have just still, you know, had them in stores. Like, that's something that it confuses me, because I'm like, GameStops, you guys literally could have made a living off of selling like Xbox 360, OG Xbox, PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, GameCube, you know, and even sold consoles, for the GameCube and PlayStation 2 and all that and stuff. And I'm like, why get rid of that? Just to have like consoles that most likely everybody already got right now. I'm like, we go in there to get something that we don't have, not something that we do have. Like, I don't get that. But anyways, no, talking on remastered games, like one series that I would actually like to see come back is the Need for Speed series, like Underground 1 and 2, Most Wanted, like all those Need for Speed games that came out back then on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and all that stuff, even PlayStation 1, but just all those old Need for Speed games, because honestly, sit down and think about it. If they were to remaster Need for Speed Most Wanted, because EA has the money for it. I refuse to believe that it's going to cost us too much money. No, it's not. I know that it's not. When I looked online, you guys from September 2022 all the way up until September of last year, you guys made $7 billion. Now, unless that's an inaccurate number, then fam, how much money did you guys really make? Because if it's like less than $1 million, my thing is this: if it's far beyond $1 million, I wonder how much the budget was for Need for Speed Most Wanted back then. What was the budget for Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005? Selling 16 million copies worldwide. And how's it that, like, the only way that you'll be able to find this game is if you go on Amazon and buy the game for like $100 and something. No, that's just, they don't say how much money. But my thing is this: I know for a fact that you guys have made more than enough money throughout the year to even just within this year, and the year just started a week ago. But my thing is this: I know for a fact that EA, you guys are making more than enough money to put some money aside to make another, or to remaster Need for Speed Most Wanted. I know you guys are making enough money for it, because I shouldn't have to be forced to go off of one of those shady websites and download Need for Speed Most Wanted. I shouldn't have to be forced to travel all throughout Washington State trying to see if a retro store has the game. I shouldn't have to go on Amazon and pay $100 and something for it. Now, I'm not going to pay $100 and something for the game, because no, that's a very unreasonable price. I'm not going to do that to myself. But my thing is this: you guys can make so much money if you guys were to just set some money aside, right? Let's say if the budget was like $2 million, okay? You set that money aside, you know, pay out the actors that was involved in the game, pay out everybody that's involved in the game, from the janitor all the way up until like the lead designer or whatever, lead developer of the game and stuff. You put money aside for it. I guarantee and I promise you, in this day and age where gaming just sucks right now, if you guys were to put out Need for Speed Most Wanted, I promise you that will probably be your guys' biggest check since the last good game that you guys did come out with. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I just, if anybody tells me, oh, it's a money thing, it's a money thing, we're talking about EA. The same company that made Madden, the same company that made FIFA, now called like FC or whatever and things. But I'm saying, them two games alone, I know you guys are making some money off of that. But on top of that, you guys have those games and Battlefield. You have all these different games, right, that you're releasing throughout the years. And then on top of that, you got your subscription service, EA Play, and then the high tier service of EA Play Pro. All this money that you guys are making, my thing is this: you can remaster the Crysis series, which is weird because that game came out after, and you would think like, okay, what game, you know, overall did better? I guarantee, and I promise you, a lot of people would say Need for Speed Most Wanted, but you remastered that game, and I'm like, it wasn't like I hated the I actually liked the Crysis series, but at the same time, but no, even talking on that, if you guys can remaster those games, and I feel like that game was a lot bigger than Need for Speed, you can definitely remaster the Need for Speed games. And I guarantee and I promise you, people will be so much more happier that they're not having to go all around in these different stores and different websites trying to see, because I'm saying, we're talking about the internet where there are so many shady people on there. And yeah, it's because it could be that one person where they go on a website and they see Need for Speed for a reasonable price. They're all like, $20 for Need for Speed Most Wanted? Nah, what's the catch? What's going on? And then yeah, you got somebody lying to them talking about, oh yeah, you know, no, this is the OG. It has the manual. The game ain't scratching, ain't nothing. It's, you know, it's like, yeah, it's you know, no, you chilling, bruh. No, this is what. So they go and buy it and they don't get no game. And then it'll be them like those stories on Reddit where they were like, oh yeah, I ordered from that website 7 months ago and I still haven't received my Need for Speed Most Wanted copy. Versus if you guys were to just be like, hey, surprise, we put all the Need for Speed games on EA Play, and you get to subscribe to the low tier service to play all the Need for Speed games. I guarantee and I promise you, you guys, for one, would trend. For one, will probably win back the respect of so many different gamers, because I feel like throughout the years, you got like where some of the top tier gamers that was like playing your guys' game throughout the years, you don't even really see them playing your guys' game like that. Yeah, they might do a video here and there, but other than that, it's like they're not playing your guys' game like that. But I guarantee and I promise you, so many people will respect you guys if you guys were to do some stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and that, it ain't even just with EA. It's with every developer that has been making games for years. I'm talking old Call of Duties. I'm talking the Tony Hawk games. What are some other games? The Midnight Club. You know, yeah, they already did the Grand Theft. I'm saying Rockstar did. They remastered the Grand Theft Auto games. You mean to tell me you guys can't remaster the Need for Speed games? And I felt like San Andreas, when we talk on like how big some games were, me personally, I think San Andreas was a much more bigger game than Need for Speed Most Wanted. I could be wrong, but if that game could get remastered, and that was one of the biggest games of all time, I guarantee and I promise you, Need for Speed Most Wanted, it could get it remastered too. So I'm just saying, we need some besides that. Like, I know I was really talking on that game because it's a game that I didn't really get a chance to play it, you know, when I was a kid. Like, I'm trying to think. I remember I did play some Need for Speed. It might have been one of the underground games. I remember playing it over at my grandfather's house with my uncle when he had his PlayStation 2 and stuff. But it shouldn't be memories, bro. Like, I should still be able to play these games, and then the day when I decide to have kids, they should be able to play these games. But it shouldn't be a situation where we're now forced to play. And I honestly think that's another reason on why they don't remaster games, is because they know that the newer games won't do as well. And I'm like, okay, well then stop releasing new games and start releasing some old games. If you're afraid that much of your new game's not doing well, either do something with it so those games can be fun, or remaster some old games. But if not, then it's like, bro, what's the reason of still existing? Like, I'm not trying to sound rude or be rude, but at the same time, it's like, if you guys ain't even trying to do nothing for the fans, then honestly though, who are you going to impress besides the fans? I'm saying there'll probably be, yeah, maybe some people that just recently got into gaming, you know, yeah, they might be into it, but if not them, then it's like, bruh, I'm saying, you know, it's one of those things that I feel like eventually at some point in time, then they'll see like the old games from back then. They're gonna be like, hey, yo, what's going on? Like, why is it that those games from like almost 20 years ago look better than the games that's coming out today? Like, come on, bruh. So, but anyways, yeah, we need some remastered games, bruh. So, but yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.